Those Koreans, man, they really know how to act.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're doing the first part of the Marcus movie marathon. So we're watching 1, 2, 3 Best Picture nominees because we're not doing Barbie and Oppenheimer. Right now,
Because you watched them already.
Yeah. You can
Not
go
because
click
you hate
that.
them.
Click
But
that, though.
Yeah.
Past lives. Go.
those Koreans, man, they really know how to act.
I'm surprised A24 picked it up and it's not just a Korean film.
This is A24 as hell, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little less weird. It's more of a
It is.
normal movie, but, like, the depth is
Yeah.
A24.
Yeah.
I was motherfucking feeling towards the
Yeah,
end,
dude,
boys.
the third act got moved.
They almost got me, man. I'm not gonna lie. They almost.
Yeah.
When
Dude,
he was like,
when-
I didn't expect it to hurt so much, like in your husband.
Oh, bro, and
Yeah.
then you see his eyes start to well up, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was hard.
Yeah,
This
I mean-
movie was sad. The whole time it was kind of sad.
It's just real deep, first of all, but
Uh-huh.
then just like, especially the whole third act is just like, they're like, okay, everything we've set up, now we're hitting you with a
Oh, yeah.
sledgehammer.
You better get fucking ready
Now it's for
it.
real.
Yeah.
Like she was saying, it was first an image, or first you were a child,
Mm-hmm.
then you're just image on my screen. Now you're a full-grown, muscular man right in
Big,
front of me.
strong Korean man.
Dude, I would have been on site with old boy.
So-
it would have been.
That's really
As
funny.
Arthur?
That's really funny that
Yeah.
you bring that up, because I was like, how would I have acted? I don't know.
I don't think we can know until we're in the situation.
Yeah. I mean, there's all
the
I think
feelings.
you know how much jealousy you have on things, though. And I know in that situation, I would have been pissed.
Arthur's a stronger man than I am.
Yeah, yeah,
100%.
Because
Yeah.
he already,
Playwriting, dude.
but based on the way they even got together, he already has doubt, and now you're adding this dude in there, like.
Yeah, this dude who is, like, mad attractive.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same situation. It's like, so then I'm like, man, because he even says it, where it's like, which is a weird scenario where it's like, oh, if everything was the same with someone else, would you be with them instead? And it's just like, that's such a weird thing to ask because, like, technically,
Yeah,
but he's giving
yeah.
me everything you're
Yeah.
giving me.
When he
Right.
boiled it down like that, I was like, bro, you're doing yourself a disservice right now.
Yeah.
Especially because he seemed like a good guy. He seemed
Yeah,
charming. He
yeah.
seemed interesting for the most part. He's a fucking writer.
Well, and he tries hard. He played the whatever game they play. He's learning Korean.
Yeah.
Like,
I
he
mean,
eats
yeah.
the food.
Yeah.
Like, he's doing everything he can.
I mean, they said as much, right? They were like,
Yeah.
this dude's not fucking around.
Yeah, yeah. That
Which says
seems
a lot.
funny.
Yeah.
When you find out that they hadn't actually gone on the ferry, was a real good scene because
Oh
it's just
my
like
God.
it's so funny, and she's like,
Yeah.
yeah, what the?
I mean,
And then he says, "You should take your husband." Got me.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
well, because he's even a great guy.
Yeah.
Like, she really was like, I could have my pick of the litter, and
Yeah.
I would, like, come out on top or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like,
She's really the loser in this situation, man.
she could almost have both.
Do you
that
think
she
she's
played
the
her card
loser?
right.
I think so, too. Both
Yeah.
of them would have been like, no, we are in Yun.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
We're
this
all
is
in
it.
You
Yun.
speak
Yeah.
English to me, and you only speak Korean to him.
But we can speak through her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think I don't know. This is such a great movie where it almost feels like everybody lost. Like, who won in this situation?
Well, because she's heartbroken, he's
Arthur?
heartbroken.
Why wouldn't-
Arthur's heartbroken.
Why wouldn't Arthur
You think Arthur won?
Because Arthur is always gonna feel like
doubtful?
He's second best.
Yeah, and then
I
he's gonna
guess.
marry old girl now because now he kind of has closure.
Right.
And she's like, they also feel like they have closure. But like what he was saying when they're at the bar, where he's like, "What if we would have met 12 years earlier? What if we never stopped talking? What if
Yeah.
we never moved? What if I moved here?" It's like, yeah, in all those situations, in all those scenarios, in those other lives, they are together.
Yeah.
The Inyun is strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it was strong.
Yeah.
It's 36 years strong, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that shit went hard. I mean, yeah, it's also just interesting. This movie it's really good about not. I mean, they call it out, right? So it's kind of meta, but the way that they didn't do like the bad white guy trope, because he could have just been a real piece of shit to this
Yeah,
fucking guy.
I thought they were gonna go full meta when he started saying all that, but I'm glad they didn't.
That
Oh,
would
you
make
thought
it
they were
even
gonna just
better.
make the switch
Yeah,
to
make
it?
him,
Yeah.
make him actually the evil guy.
And I like how they just like, okay, he goes in, she takes him in the end to like walk him or whatever. They have that moment where they're just like staring each other down, and they're like, man, the tension, you feel it.
Bro,
You're
I didn't
like-
know
Bro,
what
the
was gonna happen.
sexual tension in that
know
part was
what was gonna happen
crazy.
I knew they
last
only had
scene.
2 minutes, so like I knew there wasn't
Dude, he
enough
get it
time.
off. And
I mean,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows how long he's been without? He could have gotten that off in a
Yeah.
minute.
dude, she could have went to go unzip. Done.
Yeah, dude, not even.
Exploded.
She'd have looked down at it. It would have been game
Oh.
over.
So, I hate. So I want to ask you guys, and we're going full spoilers, I guess. But like, you guys understood the ending, right?
What do you
Like why
mean?
she broke down?
Yeah.
I mean, she says so much. She's like, "Oh, this is hard. This is like."
No. So she didn't cry after she moved back because she felt like nobody was there to hear her. So that's kind of her almost showing Arthur that like you're my person now. That my person just left. This
Yeah.
person or not? What was her original name?
In Young?
No, it's Ma Young or something like
Na
that.
Young.
Na Young,
Not
right?
young, yeah, because
So
he calls her that.
Na Young's person left.
Mhm.
And now she's truly giving, like, not giving in, but like she's telling Arthur that like I'm comfortable now.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the crybaby side of me. You're gonna get this girl who I've put away
Yeah.
because I didn't have anybody here to listen to care for me, and now my husband is that person
Yeah.
truly.
Well, 'cause
Because
she
she
need-
wasn't up until this point.
Because she didn't have closure on that. She was
Right.
still holding on to that relationship.
Right.
Like,
And-
they need it.
And
That's,
in a
what?
way, she knows how Husung feels now.
Yeah.
Because he's leaving.
Right? Yeah. Well, he had to leave no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
My man was out of there.
But the thing too is where it's just like
She
the
realizes how devastating it is.
Yeah.
The whole situation.
But even when Arthur's like, "Hey, I'm glad you came," because it is best for everybody. He needs
Right,
to come.
yeah.
In most situations, though, the other man is like, "No, I don't want you to see him." But like that would have been worse for them. Him allowing
You're right.
them to see each other and then to get their closure, because it's crazy. Like this, this man is like, because even Arthur knows all along. He's like, "No, he's here for you." Because when they
Yes.
get back,
I mean, yeah, I love that
called
she
it.
was like, "You called it."
yeah,
And we didn't have to see him say that, but and like them showing us that interaction too. Even him not getting mad in that moment spoke volumes, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of got a sense for how like loving and understanding and thoughtful of a human being this guy was, because anybody else, like James said earlier, would have just popped off
Yeah, a lesser man would have
and
popped
would have
up.
whooped the Korean out this
Yeah,
dude.
uh-huh.
Except he had military service, so I wouldn't have whooped the Korean out that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
He'd have whooped my
He
ass.
would have did some moves.
yeah.
So how do you guys feel about the aging in the movie? Do you think they did a good job of making them look 24 and then making them
she
look
looked old as hell,
36?
dude.
When they made her 36,
Yeah.
yeah, she looked aged.
I don't. Yeah, I think the middle part was like weirder for her. Like I thought, like
Really?
Yeah. So to
I
me,
thought it was
I'm like,
fine.
I was like, oh, she already looks kind of like too old. Like to me, I think they did him better. His progression was so much better.
I mean, he looked old too, though. When he
Yeah.
was 36, he looked
like-
out of shape and
but
everything.
with the hairstyle, like cause her, she kind of had the same hairstyle a little bit.
Yeah.
So they probably should give her longer hair. Maybe
She just
in
had
the
a
middle.
bigger forehead when she was 36. I
Yeah.
felt.
Well, it was like more flared out in the back, but it still was that little like cut.
Yeah.
They should have probably did something different with that.
But like overall, you guys thought it looked fine. Like
Yeah,
it
it was
didn't take me out of the
No,
movie.
Yeah, it didn't take me at all.
Yeah, I thought I know they like, cause Korean, especially South Korea. I don't know about North Korea, but in South Korea they do the service or whatever. I thought it was gonna be more of a story point, and they just were like, nah, this is where he was.
They really did not do much
That's
of
an
that.
aspect
No.
of his life.
Yeah, but I guess
But
that's
the main part of his life, really.
that's the reason though that he started thinking about her. Why? Because he's isolated, and like that was like
Yeah,
his
you're
comfort
in your
zone.
feelings.
So like
Yeah.
it made him like think of her. But I was like, it was such a flash that I was just like, oh, I wonder what. I mean, I get why they did it, because in the
Yeah.
end she's like, oh, what made you call for me? He's like, oh, well, I was thinking about you a lot when I was in the military.
Right.
But I'm just like, that was so quick.
Even though they were doing those drills at like an apartment complex.
It looked like it. Just
That
a
was a
park.
little weird,
Just
yeah.
a national park nearby.
And I'm sure, like, yeah, that makes sense for where they're at or whatever.
But
Like,
I mean, if
you
he's
gotta
not
do
in
wherever.
war, though, he
Right.
would just
Yeah.
train on a base.
And like it was 2012. Like, what
Yeah.
was even happening then for Korea to be like, we gotta get these motherfuckers out
Yeah.
there?
yeah.
So, did the time jumps take you guys out of the movie at all?
No.
Nah.
No. Okay.
I was
Because
good.
even 2012 like felt good. Like it
I
didn't
like that
feel
little
like pandery.
immigration officer asking them questions.
Yeah.
They like get you up to speed on everything. Like, oh, we're
Mhm.
married now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do it very subtly to tell you, like, what has changed or whatever.
Yep.
Because we know in that moment, like, because I knew, like, they didn't know each other yet. I knew that was the first time they were meeting. And then it's like, okay, they've been together for a while. And then, like, oh, okay, like, his time has passed, too, because he meets old girl. Like, they do a good job of, like, separating the times where
Yeah.
you can follow along. And it's better told linearly. Like, if they would have been, like, some, like, Pulp Fiction
Some
stuff, this movie would have
Tarantino.
been confusing.
As it did back and forth.
yeah.
That would have been super confusing. I would not have
Yeah.
liked that at all.
I was gonna say, now do we think this deserves a nomination?
It deserves it more than fucking Maestro deserved
It's
it.
better than Maestro.
100%.
I mean, leagues better
This is
than
this is
Maestro.
number one on the list.
Number one for sure.
Yeah,
One
this-
and then 10 is Maestro.
Yeah.
We got space all in between them though.
Yeah.
What the hell was I gonna say? Did she get nominated? Did
I
either one
don't
of them
know.
get nominated?
Do they have other nominations? I just don't know for.
I feel like they didn't. as like supporting or best?
No, I mean the film itself. I just don't know what other ones. I don't think they got like actor awards or director
Oh.
awards.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's tragic.
Maybe original screenplay or something.
I could see original screenplay. Yeah.
But yeah.
Original screenplay got nominated, you think?
Maybe.
Well, no, it'd be adapted. This is based off a comic book.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Fucking
Look it
comic
up.
book
Look it
nerds,
up.
man.
Swipe
Where's
this
it?
shit away, bro.
Eric, where's the facts, dude? You're the facts guy.
Aye.
Dude, I haven't been the facts guy in years.
Yeah, well, get facting, brother.
Hey, who posts every time the things in the chat?
It's you.
Not me, man.
No, you gotta go down, dude. You gotta go down.
Dead air.
I mean, it is super dead air. This is probably the worst time to be doing dead air as well. I thought this was, but apparently, maybe it's not. It feels like it's adapted from something, though. So
So A24 has two movies, or this and
So best picture and best original screenplay.
it is original. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was thinking of some other Korean-led movie.
Well, I knew they had one more nod at least, but I just didn't know what it was.
I mean, the screenplay is stellar.
It
though.
makes sense. Yeah.
This felt supernatural. Everybody, it felt like it really happened, and it was just a documentary crew or whatever.
Selena Song.
Is the one who wrote it?
writer and director.
She nailed it. You
Yeah.
know what? I'll say it. Women writers are better. They write more well-rounded characters. Like, because they can write women well.
Yeah.
You
I was
know,
gonna say a man would have fucked this up.
a man would have fucked
Well,
this
man, when
up.
I even wrote this movie.
No, yeah, he would have just written
Yeah.
the war movie. It would have just been about
Yeah.
old
It
boys
would've been
wartime.
war,
From
yeah.
his perspective.
Yeah. Are we giving ratings for these? Do we want to?
I think we said yes, we were.
Are we?
We gave
Did we
ratings
give
for the
my
other
show a
one.
rating?
Yeah, we
All
did.
right. Eric, fuck it up.
I love Koreans, so I love love
The
stories.
views of Eric do not represent
I,
the.
Oh, no, we
I was
know
kind of
Korean.
relating
Yeah.
to this story. I was a little sad. I was in my feelings. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give this a solid 8 out of 10.
James,
You know what? I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm also giving this a 9. I was about
Yeah.
to give it a 10.
I was
but
giving it a
there's-
9.5.
I'll give it an 8.5.
No, don't.
I was gonna go 9, but I don't want to be like, oh, you guys are your dick.
Fucking, I'm going 9.5 then. Fuck you, Eric. I'm better than you by at least a
Yeah,
point.
Cool.
There were just a couple parts where it's a little too slow, and it was like,
It's
we
a
could
heavy
s-
dialogue movie though, so like.
No, but I'm fine with it being heavy dialogue. But there were some shots that just held for no reason.
Like the subway shot.
Or like, no, the subway shot made sense because you're like watching them get close, right?
No,
You're
I'm
watching
talking
them.
about the one where they initially leave, and it just follows the train leaving.
Oh, that the ferry ride where it's just the motors of the ferry.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Yeah.
This is an
Yeah,
art
when
house,
they're-
brother. It's an Oscar film.
When,
Come on.
Because when on a subway too, you see that their hands are like almost touching.
That
like
I
it's
liked.
like
yeah,
a-
I like
yeah.
that. Yeah. But there were just moments where it held on the shot for a little too long, and it's like, this isn't your fucking portfolio, buddy.
Well, they're
Get
trying to
going.
get another nod, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
well,
on.
they didn't.
They
so
didn't.
way to
They
waste your
That's
fucking time.
cinematography nod.
That's why this is gonna be number 2 at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
12-10.
12:10. All right. Until next time, we love you guys. Bye.
Oh, wow.
Bye.
Say bye.
But
All right, everybody. Episode or part 2 of the movie marathon for Best
Yep.
Picture. This time was the Holdovers, starring Paul Giamatti and a bunch of other people that I don't know the name of, but let's
Dominic
just say it.
Sessa as Angus Tully,
Give me
and
Mary.
Davine Joy Randolph as Mary Lamb.
Mary
Yeah.
deserves the
And she's the one
Oscar.
that gets nominated.
Yeah.
so-
She
She did.
deserves it though.
I mean,
some
we'll
peop-
see.
Some people are also saying that.
Who else is up for it?
I mean, like probably 6 other people.
People that don't matter.
Some people are
She
saying
was stellar.
that
That was really good.
Angus Tully, he got robbed. People really liked him in this movie.
But
But I think Mary. she
I mean,
carries.
yeah, if they
She
had
has,
to
like,
pick
more
and
emotional
choose,
weight.
Yeah, I think she's also more worth it. Like I think
Yeah.
she'll
Over
win.
Giamatti?
Did he not get nominated?
He's nominated for Best Actor.
Oh no, then he deserves it as well.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like if you had to pick, I
Yeah.
think she had to carry more emotional weight than anybody else.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, man. That left eye or right eye of his was
Yeah.
doing some work, carrying.
Yeah.
Keep talking, keep talking. Why y'all looking at me?
I was trying to look at the camera, to be honest.
But I mean, this is me and James' second time seeing this show, and this is your first time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we knew this was a Christmas classic going in.
Yeah.
This is a
We-
certified Christmas
we quickly
banger.
learned.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it every Christmas, but
It's-
I could if someone offered, I'd be like,
It's
I'm
too
doing
sad
it.
to watch every
Yeah.
Christmas.
Way too sad. Can we just talk about how Mary as a character deserves the world? I
She's
need
had it
someone.
rough,
I
dude.
need someone to give her everything because losing her husband and her son, That's fucked.
I mean, the janitor was trying to, and she wasn't having it.
no,
I think they
does
were
she
friends.
give in though? I think
I-
she gives in at some point.
I don't know. I don't know how long they've known each other. I don't know the situation, but
They're
no, but he
colleagues,
was vibing though.
yeah, every time he touched her, she got the ick, though.
No, but anytime anybody touched her, she got the ick. Other than
Yeah.
with Angus, like
Yeah.
Yeah, what a tortured character. With
Mary?
with everything that's happened in her life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them really. Giamatti.
Angus not so much.
I mean,
yeah, Angus not so much.
Angus needs to just be a better kid.
dude, he has depression. His dad is abusive. Like, he's seen
He has
abuse.
a dad with dementia.
Both dads are abusive when you think
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
emotionally for sure. His
Yeah.
mom is like disowning him.
His mom don't care
He's
about
gonna
him.
act out.
Bro, can we just talk about how the dude behind us saw his mom and went,
I didn't hear that.
what?
I didn't hear it either.
Oh my god.
I ain't mad at it, though.
Bro, I
you-
looked around, I was like, what the hell
Or
is
the
happening?
random cow in the end. Someone said moo.
Nuh-uh.
Or someone said a loud ass noise.
Yeah.
What the
I don't know
hell?
what it
Someone
was.
randomly laughed at the scene
Yeah,
when he was
so-
like driving away.
fucked
No,
up.
Yeah.
no, yeah. So he was driving away after
Yeah.
seeing his dad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do less spoilers. After going to see his dad, and he was looking out the window sad, and somebody went, "Ha!"
Yeah.
What the hell?
I think
Could it be
because they.
me, loser?
I know. I think they were
Couldn't be
so. It was so like awkward or like to them they didn't know how to like
How to
like,
react?
to it, and it just like threw them off or whatever. Because it's like drastic that scene.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah, it's a hard cut. Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, they're going to a cemetery. Hey, this doesn't look like a cemetery.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That
a
was
minute.
crazy though. The first time you realized that's where they're going.
That kind of blew my mind the first
Yeah.
time.
I did not see that come whatsoever.
Because I was like, why is he
No.
running away? They're having a good time.
Yeah.
I never thought he was like running away. Like I knew he wanted to go see his dad or whatever, but I was like, I mean, I'd have done the same thing. Even if it was going to a cemetery, that's like a very personal, like
Yeah.
intimate thing.
But no, I think
so like
if
I
it
could
was
understand
a
it.
cemetery, he would have taken him. It was because it was there and he knew he's not supposed to go. I think he was
Yeah,
trying to
right.
look out for him.
Maybe.
I think it was more of a he didn't think he'd understand type of
Yeah.
thing, you know? I mean, he still tried to pull one over on him and it ended up biting him in the ass
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's
But,
a bit
like,
of both, probably. He's too young to know.
He's just too young. Like the whole the ending of the movie only happens because he was a young dumb kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Is this like a top 10 coming of age classic though?
I guess the vibe of it. Like
No, it is a coming of age,
Yeah.
but I'm saying is it yeah, this is totally coming of age, but it's not just coming of age for Angus's character, it's coming of
right.
age for Paul Giamatti's character as well. Because he has to break out of this traumatic
Okay.
rut that he put himself in, right? Because the traumatic thing happened at Harvard, and so he regressed back into who he was in high school, right? So yeah, I mean it's a coming of age story that's a little bit different because you're not only viewing it from the child who is learning and growing, you're viewing it from the adult who's learning and growing.
Yeah, I mean,
but
everyone
what I'm
breaks out
saying,
of their rut though in the movie.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
even Mary, where
Yeah.
she starts to like, okay, like so then the stuff like, oh, I'm saving up for college for my sister, and then she's like getting interacting
Right.
with her family again.
Like that'll be her next goal in life, right? Because she couldn't she couldn't look past her son's death.
Mhm.
right?
But now that she, met up with some family over Christmas, she was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I got something to look forward to in life finally.
Yeah. I thought the Christmas party was kind of crazy. The random like hookup with the chick. I mean, they were just like kissed or whatever with the teenager stuff.
Hold on, no. This dude was pulling all
Yeah,
over the
I
fucking
mean, that's
place.
true,
My
though.
man had
his,
straight
his
game.
reservoir
Yeah.
was full,
Because
dude.
I
It's
guess at the bowling alley
crazy.
though, I mean, they're
Yeah.
only paying 9 pin though. You know.
Yeah, but he's pulling 2 9-pin baddies. That's an
Yeah.
18 pin, bro. He's playing
That
18-pin
is.
ball out here. But like, every time I was like, what is going on?
Dude, Riz
He's
guy,
just
dude.
like
I
that. He's
guess
just built like
he
that,
just
dude.
had it in him. But I mean,
It's the curls.
and yeah, maybe. But like, I think you're also supposed to look at it and be like, wait, Paul was also the Rizzler then, because they're
Yeah.
kind of one and the same, right? You're supposed to like, without having seen Paul's life, you're supposed to
Yeah.
attribute Angus's like growing as Paul's. So
two sides
Paul
of the
was
same
straight
coin.
pulling, bro. He had to have
Dude.
been pulling.
I was devastated though at the Christmas
Bro.
party though when,
When I-
her
when
boy
I
shows
first seen
up.
that, I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I was afraid he was gonna go like straight, Like he was just gonna go like straight red pill and be like, "Fuck you, stupid bitch, you let me on."
no.
But he handled it with class.
But the look
He
at
was-
the feet, dude.
Oh, 100%.
God, he felt it.
He
But
went
he-
home and
Yeah.
Well, he was too.
Drink.
He had to worry about.
Drink,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
shit, that shit'll make your toes curl.
Yeah.
Dude, when he hit him with that shit twice, I was like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god,
dude,
Paul
man,
Giamatti,
That's
no!"
classic Giamatti.
It was
Yeah.
so good though.
That scene was crazy, old candy cane scene, like out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Boston's like that, dude.
And it's cold.
I
Why is that
guess.
outside library? Like,
And it's wet. There's like water falling,
they-
bro.
they
What
didn't
the hell
think
is
that
going
through.
on?
those are free books.
Yeah, those are free books for sure, or cheap ass ones.
Yeah.
Did this only get nominated for
No, I got multiple nominations.
You should be that man, dude, because I got the wiki up.
Shouldn't it be here?
Yeah, it really
should
should,
be.
but
Yeah.
Maybe it just hasn't yet though. Reception maybe.
critical response.
Cinema score A.
Rotten Tomatoes 97%.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That's high as hell, dude.
Yeah, but how many votes? You know,
It said like 349.
that's pretty
So,
good.
best picture, best actor, best supporting actor, best original screenplay, best film editing.
God damn.
Actor or actress for supporting?
Actress.
Okay,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like supporting actor, so Angus didn't get robbed. So what were the other
I mean,
ones?
they should just call them all actor,
yeah, original screenplay.
Yes, original screenplay and film editing.
I don't think this. I don't think
Film
this is gonna
editing?
win for. Oh, editing was great. I don't think it's gonna win for
Original
screenplay.
No.
Like the dialogue was great,
Mm-hmm.
but like putting this after Past Lives was such a disservice.
Yeah, I agree
Like
with that.
if this was number one, if
Mm-hmm.
we opened with Holdovers, I think I'd be warmer on it.
Mm-hmm.
But having just came off of Past Lives, it's like, bro, your dialogue had to be stellar.
Do we want to
And
do our rankings?
we can.
What time is it?
We got we've only been doing this for 8 minutes. It's 2:46.
Yeah, 55.
Does
definitely
we
deserves
got
a
like
nom.
10, 15 minutes.
Oh, best picture
sure.
nom for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, best actor?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
I think he's a dark horse. Like,
I-
Well, who else is in the category?
I just have this one
Probably,
first one.
I-
But Oppenheimer is
Cillian
like,
Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, yeah.
dude, that
He
guy-
definitely deserves the nom, though.
Yeah.
He deserves the
It's a
nomination.
tough category
I think he's
for
the
sure.
favorite though, currently.
Oh, I mean,
Who?
Cillian Murphy?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, come on.
That's why I think like I think he's a dark horse. I think there's a
But
chance.
Giamatti deserved to be up there.
Oh,
he
yeah.
deserves to be on the podium
Dude, he
for
acted his
sure.
ass
Yeah.
off. I've never
I
seen
mean,
him
but
in a
he
movie
didn't-
like this.
I don't
ever.
know if this dude was a real guy, but he didn't become Oppenheimer, so you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if he won, I'd be like, hey, he deserves it.
Yeah.
He was out there.
Killing-
Just like Marcus deserves this shout out for their
Thank you, Marcus.
marathon. Thank you, Mr. Marcus. Put me in one of your commercials.
Best supporting actress.
She deserves the nom.
I think she might
minimum.
win, like legitimately.
She might.
Like I would need to see.
Because
who
other ones
else
like
is
Emily
nominated.
Blunt as for Oppenheimer, which I
Okay.
think is a
Get
whack.
out of here.
I think is a
She's
whack.
yeah.
nom.
She's
And then one
good,
of the Barbies.
but like I don't. It's America Ferrera that
Yep.
got nominated. Yeah.
Give it to
But
my
she didn't-
girl,
she
bro.
didn't get nominated at like the Golden Globes and stuff. Like America Ferrera has like hit not on every single award. Like she get nominated through the whole cycle. So like I don't think she's gonna win.
No.
Nah, I don't think so
Like
either.
that very rarely do you not get nominated through the whole cycle.
I mean, but Mary's actress deserves it then.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Listening to just that lineup, if they give it to anybody else,
Yeah. And
Oscar's
we're missing,
too white.
Yeah, we're missing like three
Yeah, you
like
said
more
it.
nominations, but
but like, come on. If they're not on there, there's a reason they're not top of the mind for us, you know?
Screenplay, original,
Ah, not with Past Lives out there, bro.
Yeah,
no
no,
way,
no,
no
no.
way.
and then film editing. Like
Editing was really good.
It's good,
it was giving
but-
Wes Anderson vibes, but
Yeah.
without the dialogue.
Yeah.
Which was nice. I think Wes
And
Anderson's
they probably
dialogue
give
can
it
be a
to
bit
it
too much.
because it's probably all shot on film.
Bro,
They edited
that
the
film.
shit out of
Oh,
this.
that film looks so fucking good,
yeah,
dude.
It's like it just feels like a
whole
good
vibe.
flow, like
Yeah.
a great flow.
Yeah.
Because like almost good editing, you shouldn't feel the editing.
Yeah.
Like it should just
Should be
like
visible.
seamless. Yeah. So I definitely get the nomination. I don't. Does it win? I don't know. But I think
What else is up?
so. Let's see.
Every time.
I mean, we have a whole pamphlet here, to be
Oh,
honest.
is everything on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should just be using this.
Then we're done.
But I think
Yeah,
its
you are.
strongest win is supporting actress. I think like if
Yeah.
I had to pick one, it'd be that one.
If Holdovers had a clutch on one of those awards already, it's supporting
Yeah,
actress.
and then second to me would probably be best actor. I don't think he's gonna win, but
It's a dark horse.
if he won, I wouldn't be surprised. Is the thing.
Bro, nobody on here is going to win over her. I guarantee it. I didn't see Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple,
Yeah, that's
but I
it.
know she didn't act better than this.
Probably not.
I just know it.
And we know. So this is the fourth. There's like one more.
It's like one
Jodie
cut.
Foster and Nyad.
Oh, see, because I don't
Oh.
know nothing about
Yeah.
it. But
She's not gonna win.
I mean, for the fact that it didn't get like any, because I don't think it actually has any other nominations. We were
No, it
looking.
doesn't. Yeah.
Um,
I don't
Yeah.
think she got nominated anywhere else either.
yeah.
Yeah, if Josephine doesn't win,
We riot.
yeah.
I'm boycotting the Oscars next year.
Okay, so we're at 12 minutes. What are we giving Holdovers?
I'm giving this a solid
I-
9.5
quick.
out of 10.
I need you guys to talk into it like this. It's not built for this. You guys have both been really quiet, and I've been
Oh,
trying to.
sorry,
dominate
sorry.
over here. Now we look great.
A
So
ni-
go
a
ahead,
ni-
give us
a solid 9.5 out of 10.
James.
I'm gonna give it a 9. A 9.
I think I'm a little more lukewarm on this than you guys. I'm gonna give it. I was feeling 7.5. I was feeling 8. I think I'm gonna give it an 8 for now. But at episode 200, I'm gonna maybe
Yeah.
watch it again and decide on
My
a lower
thing with it,
score.
like there's like nothing wrong with it.
I
Right,
don't think so.
yeah.
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 Which is why I was thinking 7.5, because it just looks worse up against the movie that I think did everything better.
Yeah.
The emotional points were harder. The story I think was a bit tighter.
But would you give whatchamacallit? Maestro or whatever?
I give Maestro a 6.5, I think.
And
Yeah,
I
you're
think
wild.
this is significantly
I gave
better.
it a 4, I think.
You did give it a 4, but I think
Yeah.
you were being a little
I didn't give it like
unreasonable.
a 5 or a 6.
No, I was
I
being
think we
reasonable.
both gave it 6.
Yeah. And
Um,
I don't think like my thing is I don't think that this is just a point or a point and a half better. Like
Well, no, the thing I need to look at is what did I give Licorice Pizza?
Same
Because
vibe.
this is same vibe,
vibe.
except less weird.
I feel like we gave that like 8s or 9s though. At
Yeah,
I
I
definitely
think
like
I
this
think
one
Eric and
over-
I were really, really hot on Licorice
Yeah.
Pizza. I also think this is better than Licorice
Yeah.
Pizza. I
Yeah.
think this is even tighter than that.
Yeah.
And I think it does the whole like coming of age thing way better than Licorice
and I just
Pizza.
think character to character this is stronger.
Oh, really quick before we're done. The thing that I loved is that they slowly whittled it down to the main cast. So they make you think it's going to be all about all of these boys,
Yeah.
and then they really hone down on just the one boy who truly like needed
Yeah.
to be like
And you like know he's the main
Raised.
character, but it's even said at the beginning where he's like, "Oh, he's leaving, so who are we following?"
Right, right, right.
Like, so yeah, it's the
Kinda-
story structure
okay.
is solid.
Tentatively, I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to look at Licorice Pizza, and I'm going to give it a half a point higher than that. If I
Okay.
gave Licorice Pizza a 9.5, this movie's a 10. I have to give it a 10. But until the next movie, we love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to part 3 of the Oscars Best Picture Marathon, presented by Marcus Theaters and their Movie Tavern. Shout out Marcus.
Our boy.
Shout out Marcus in the same opening you're using all day. I'll take it. It's better than Nicole Kidman.
That's what I'm saying.
This episode, we are talking about Zone of Interest.
Yep. Directed by Jonathan Glazer. Tell you what, that was a real glaze over.
That movie sucked.
So
It's just not for me, I don't think.
it has 1, 2, 3, 4,
High science, man.
5 nominations: Best Picture,
Yep.
Best International Feature Film,
Yep.
Best Director,
No way.
Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Sound.
Best sound?
Yeah, it's like based
Yeah.
on a novel.
Best
Yeah.
sound? For what? No.
There was a lot of background sound.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
Muffled screams.
it's
Yeah.
about Nazi Germany, okay? It's
Yeah.
about it. You can hear a bunch of dead people in the background.
Yeah. It was so weird though that they made that the background of the movie. Like there was just, like really no focus on it. Like the
But you know why, right? Like thematically why they did that?
yeah, because they didn't want to make a good movie.
No, but it's like because you are it draws attention to how desensitized they are to the death of these people, right?
Yeah.
That's why her mom left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also too, the wife is a sociopath.
Bro, when she hit that one Polish girl with my husband could spread your ashes or
Yeah.
whatever, I was like, damn.
But not only
bro.
that, she was more like it was more about her lifestyle and her living a good life over anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And
All I
every
cared about.
yeah,
Because they be getting them checks.
they do be getting them checks. See, my issue too with Best Director is it die?
No, he's quiet
oh.
for some reason. You guys speak up.
Cause like
Because I can hear myself, but I can't hear you.
Greta Gerwig didn't get nominated, And like this was the one where I was like,
Over this.
I was like, okay, where's the first movie where I'm like, okay, she deserved it, and this is the first movie where I'm just like, dude, this thing already had 4 other nominations. The best director. This is not. What direction was there? Just
The cinematographer, I think, deserves a
Yeah.
nom.
and
Yeah,
didn't even get
I
it.
did like the cinematography.
Yeah.
But directing, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, act normal. Act like you're in Nazi Germany.
But
Yeah,
yo,
act like you're a Nazi. Go.
the story's just not even that enticing though, and they do it like. I don't even get some of the stuff with the husband. Like, there's the one.
Like what he
scene-
does?
No, I understand what he does. He killing
He
everybody.
kills Jews.
Yeah.
He makes sure they kill at a high rate.
Yeah.
For
but
those
the-
numbers.
The scene, even when he's like sleeping with a girl, and it's just like a weird flash, and they have him walk through there to like wipe himself off. Through the
It was
tunnels.
his secret bunker, dude. His secret
I mean-
harem of.
He's got to worry about his wife smelling his dick.
Yeah,
That's how
but
she's
then,
gonna find him
But
out.
then it was all for nothing. So when he's like in the end, like I'm just gonna spoil. But in the
Yeah,
end, I'm
this
like,
movie is spoilable.
I'm like, did he get like syphilis or something? Is he
No,
dying?
I think what it is they're breathing in all the
Oh, that makes
ashes.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he's getting cancer from that or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely got the black lung.
His
Yeah.
lungs are definitely collapsing. Yeah.
Those Jews are coming back in a big way.
Yeah. It was. So how did it end up in the? Were they dumping it into the water? The bones?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's where they. That's how they
Dumbasses.
got rid of it. Is they just dumped it in the water.
Yeah.
Use
Crazy.
it as fertilizer for
Yep.
the plants.
How'd you guys feel about like them showing the museum aspect mid cut when the movie's
I
almost
think someone
over?
forgot to edit that out. They were filming a separate documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they spliced that in on accident.
I just. Why? I know. You name drop Nazi Germany. I know what's going on.
Name drop Auschwitz.
Yeah.
So
multiple
did they
times.
film at the actual location?
They had to have. There's no way
Yeah.
they
You
rebuilt
think that
that
house
set.
is like actually there?
No. I think you're talking about the end part,
No,
right?
no.
Documentary?
No, I'm talking about the actual like. Did they
No,
film
that's
on
a stage. That's a
okay.
sound stage.
No,
yeah.
no, the actual like documentary
museum.
looking part.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
real.
That's real.
I was like, yeah, they gotta go
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
But like, no. I think the house was. There's no way they filmed in the actual house. There's no way the house was that nice. That was a nice house.
It was a
The
big
way
garden.
the way that lady was, it might have been, dude. She only cared about nice house stuff.
Maybe, but
You-
like they were poor, so like any house is a nice house, you know.
But they had been there a few years though, and she was spending
Yeah.
any money to like make it, and she's all materialistic. Like,
Right.
You saw that fur coat, man, she had?
Yeah, I
She's
did.
like, hey, fix this shit real
Because
quick.
the way I looked at it at first, I was like, oh, is this was like a Jewish person's house, and she's like just using all their stuff, like because like even like the lipstick and all that
It
stuff.
was all designed by her, so I think they
No,
built
but
it up.
that lipstick, we didn't see her use it. We saw the Polish women who worked for her use it. That lady who sat down and put lipstick on
Mhm.
was not her.
That was the wife. I
I
thought,
thought
it
that
was
wa-
the
yeah, I
wife.
thought that was the
No,
wife.
because she wiped it off and everything. Why would she wipe it off if it was her lipstick?
Because she doesn't want them to see her wearing Jewish lipstick.
Yeah.
How would anybody know that it's Jewish?
Because where else are you going to
it
get nice
from?
things?
Yeah, they're getting all stuff from the.
No. I know that they're stealing things,
Yeah.
but like, they can just have lipstick, y'all.
No, because no one else had.
Where's
She's the
the
one that had blonde
synopsis?
hair.
That lady didn't have blonde hair.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's the same. I think it's the same woman.
It's yeah.
Hey, let's be frank.
Uh-huh.
All these motherfuckers look the same. Okay.
Because
Yeah.
she gave the orders to fix the fur coat. Why would a servant do that? She was like, hey,
you can
fix-
have a head servant.
She was like, hey, fix this fur coat.
Mhm.
Okay.
But the head servant was the one taking care of the baby, though.
Yeah.
And she has dark hair.
Right. Yeah.
And then she almost like wanted to kill herself. Like
I
that job
seen it,
sucks.
dude. I
she should have
seen
just
it.
killed the baby.
Yeah, dude. Obviously they're terrible people, but like you can't even like you're having babies and you don't even take care of them, and you're like and you don't even care.
Dude,
you're
you-
knocked out,
Yeah.
and your baby's screaming their head off.
Screaming.
You don't got time for that, man.
And then they had hella kids.
She's the queen of Auschwitz.
No, how many do they
Yeah.
have? Like 5?
Yeah, but we're like in
Yeah, at least 5.
World War II. Like you shouldn't be having hella kids.
No, but they,
They-
need to
they-
replenish their forces, though.
They need to replace
They
the
were
ones.
at the height of their power.
They
Them
need-
kids are generals. They ain't front line
No, but
Yeah,
they,
that's
they
true.
need to replace the Jewish lives they're extinguishing.
with German, I guess. Like,
Yes.
Yeah. But
Sure. I'll
the-
take it.
The
yeah.
man was trying to replenish with Jewish.
Yeah, he was. I mean, the forbidden fruit. You know?
Yeah. But I just thought that scene was
I mean,
just so.
I don't know, but I'll take your word for it.
I thought the whole scene was just unnecessary. Like,
Yeah.
Him like sexually assaulting the lady or
Yeah.
whatever, because that's basically what he's doing, right? Like
Yeah,
she's
he-
not there because she wants to be.
no, he's using his position of power.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all for what though? Because like we're so late in the movie. It's not like the wife caught him cheating.
But
like-
also, he's a Nazi. You don't have to prove to me he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
I know he's a bad dude. You know.
and what it, like we know he's so focused on his mission. It's supposed to show us like,
He's
oh,
like
he's
the best
not.
of the best.
Like,
Look, I saw him in that mirror, and I saw him getting that physical exam. He ain't the best of the best.
No.
Okay, I'd have beat that dude's ass.
but no, at his job he is though, because they were
Yeah,
even
yeah.
worried. He's like, are there gonna be any workers left? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, bro. How do you feel about Infrared Girl?
What was the point? It's
She's leaving food out for the prisoners.
yeah, and then she got the one guy drowned.
No, the one guy got drowned because he was fighting over the food.
Yeah, but because she left them by the water or whatever, so they
No,
probably
no,
found the
she's-
apple.
No. He said they were fighting over it.
Yeah,
so
so
two
it's
two
people were
Jewish-
fighting
yeah.
over the
Yeah.
apple. That's why they died.
Yeah, because
Somebody
she's-
got greedy.
And Infrared
yeah.
Girl was part of the house, right?
She was one of the Polish girls.
Yeah.
But like also, it's just weird. The storytelling in this is real weird.
Yeah.
But like my thing is like, also nothing also happens.
No.
I didn't see a single dead fucking Nazi.
Yeah.
How are you gonna show me a World War II movie and I didn't see a single Nazi
He should have
die?
keeled over at the end.
Something, bro.
Fell
Like,
down those stairs.
instead,
Yeah.
he got like a premonition of the museum, and then
Yeah.
he spit up a little bit and then walked away.
Yeah, and why was he just spitting on the floor?
Because he's a
it's
scumfuck
his
bastard.
German- It's his Germany.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit. That's why he's spitting on the floor.
But like
Fucking
it was
asshole.
funny when you ran out real quick, came back, and you're like, what happened? Like nothing.
Yeah.
And the way you reacted, I was like, yeah, like because nothing's happened the whole time.
Damn, he
Yeah.
looks like the dude. Holy shit.
He does, yeah. That's good casting.
They better fucking have him look
Wow.
like the dude. They give him that dumbass haircut.
Hey, man, you kind of have that. You kind of
No,
have
I
that
don't,
haircut at
Eric.
once.
You might, you could.
No.
When you had the shaved sides, I feel
Yeah.
like you
It's
had
never
it.
been scalped. All right.
Yeah.
Fuck
a
you.
low tapered fade.
Well,
I would never. I'm no Travis Kelce.
They could have at least even in the end been like, oh, this is what happened to that dude, like the general.
Something.
White lettering.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this,
Dude,
Freeze frame of him like this.
did you notice, Eric? I know me and Joey did. When they were doing the captions and he had the white shirt on, half the caption
It
you
was
couldn't
terrible.
see.
It was
Bro,
terrible.
I got so mad.
I got pissed too.
I'm like,
Yeah.
you dumbasses. What's going on
I
right
don't.
now?
I can't speak German, so I don't know what they said.
I just didn't care.
Yeah, and it was we were already like an hour in, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is shit, but it's even more shit.
Yeah. What a careless thing to do. That's like just careless filmmaking.
Just put a black border around the text.
Dude, it's really not that hard. I've done it.
They
I don't
they
know.
did learn from the mistakes though, because when the piano scene was going, they
The
had,
yellow?
They had
Yeah.
a yellow
Yeah.
tint to it.
But like even that, I don't
You
know.
can barely see it. Yeah.
No, it's just
When
it just
you're-
didn't resonate with me.
When your storytelling relies on captions, you might want to get them right.
you gotta nail them.
Yeah.
He was
But, like-
executed apparently
Oh, that
yeah,
makes sense.
fucking. I'm
After
glad he
the-
didn't make it to fucking Argentina.
I mean,
after the trials.
yeah, that makes
That
sense.
Nuremberg type shit.
He's a war criminal.
Well, yeah, all of them are.
Yeah.
Him especially
But
though.
especially
he was,
him,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
really
He was-
vibing
he's
with
the one
that
was
war
like,
criminal
gas
shit.
chambers.
And then he was overseeing the rest of them, and they were
Yeah.
trying to build more.
Yeah.
And he was like, we can patent this.
We can patent it, yeah.
Yeah,
That
that.
German engineering, bro.
Yeah.
Put a fucking VW logo on that bitch and run it.
Yeah.
God.
It's just.
Does it deserve a nom?
I was just about to get there. No.
No. And especially too, like if you're gonna, I wonder what the other international films are. Like, are they better than this
Godzilla
one?
should have been in this.
Yeah,
Correct,
Godzilla's
yeah.
way better than this movie.
I don't think it deserved a nom.
Because okay, so now the other one is best international film. Do you think it's gonna win?
I hope not. I don't know what's up, but I hope it ain't
I feel like
this.
it's going to, but what kind of sucks. Also, two critics like this. We know critics like this movie.
Do
It has
they?
325.
What are the critics saying? What why are we too
like,
dumb?
Yeah, why are they so fascinated about it? What's their like little caption?
Honestly, like
A bold storytelling.
yeah, great. A fucking documentary about this jackass's life.
Dispassionately examining the ordinary existence of people complicit in horrific crime, the zone of interest forces us to take a cold look at the mundanity behind unforgivable brutality.
It is what we. It is what it is.
So the thing that we found boring about it,
yeah.
like,
Well, I mean, people said the same thing about Roma. They're like, "Whoa, this is just a Mexican lady's everyday life. What is this?"
So in the audience
That's
is.
what my mom said. She's like, "What is this?
oh, that's weird.
It's just everyday mundane Mexico life, whatever."
Yeah, and it's a Mexican film, so it's made for the Mexican audience, I'd imagine, right?
Yeah.
And even she was
she
like,
was just like, what? Nothing happens in the movie.
So it says, audience says, the zone of interest is a disturbing look at how easily evil can be normalized, although its slow pace will challenge some viewers.
so I'm challenged.
You think we're desensitized to fucked up shit?
I mean, I have been
But
since
no,
I was like 10
like,
years old. Though.
I understand, though. It's not like I
Yeah,
don't understand.
right.
I understand the concept is they're living their life and they're more about they're more like in their world and
Yeah.
everything happening. They
Right.
don't care because they don't
Yeah.
even think of these people as people, and it just shows you like how bad these people are because there's no one to even root
Yeah.
for in this movie. So they're showing you how bad these people are and how normal it was, like so how it's even worse than what you like think it is already. Because like they've lost all like human like nature for these people.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But it's like we also already knew that. Like so it's not like it's not something new.
Yeah.
So you could at least been clever with
We don't need
retelling
more
it.
World War II films.
We definitely don't need them where they're trying to prove to
Mm.
me that fucking Nazis are bad.
I prefer last year's All Quiet on the Western Front, and I didn't even really like that.
But honestly, they're both like bad for this. They're both like bad
Mm-hmm.
because they're boring.
yeah.
Yeah.
That at least had cool war scenes.
right. Like at least we saw truly the like horrors of war.
And yeah, and then because at least with that one where you see like, oh, these guys are just the normal like numbers, and then like because like the beginning and the end is just them collecting tags,
Yeah.
putting in troops.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get the hype around this by the critics.
I think I'm just too dumb.
No, man.
we understand the concept. It's just not that good.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
International's not even on here.
That's how little they care about
Yeah.
international.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I think they could have done more. Maybe it is the thing though, where it's like, sure to normal people, like
Yeah, because
the mundanity of life set against the backdrop of hearing
Yeah.
Jewish people get burned alive would be like horrific.
My
but I'm
cousin
just like,
said-
come on.
she walked out and grossed out. Like, she was like, this movie was gross.
So this is probably
We're
based
just
off the
fucked
movies
up.
we're gonna see versus
yeah.
We're just fucked up in the head.
What was gross though? Like
I mean, it probably like the skull scene, the using their ashes as fertilizer, like the everything in general. But I think, I don't know. It's just
But people, I mean, the thing is, like, if you don't know this,
sure,
sure,
right, yeah,
But we've also watched a decent amount of movies based
Yeah.
off like this
We
era,
have.
and plus, I mean, we know about history,
right,
so it's like,
yeah. I've read a fucking book.
yeah. I can see if because I heard one of the people when we were by like, oh, it was kind of hard to watch. Like, I don't think it was hard to watch.
No.
I don't think it was
It
that hard
was
to
not.
watch.
Because
either.
especially too, because it's unless their imagination went somewhere crazy with it, because you're not seeing it, you're just hearing it,
Yeah.
and you're visualizing what's going on. But my thing is like, I know what's going on. I know how
they tell you about
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like we know that they're
Step by
getting
step.
superheated to 1100 degrees or whatever, and they're getting burnt
And
to
the dude
ash.
was like, cooled, reloaded, cooled,
Yeah.
reloaded.
no,
Yeah.
it's cool. All right, heated, cooled, unloaded, reloaded.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a dope line.
That might be the
Yeah.
hardest part of the
It was
film.
hard. Shit went hard.
I mean, the engineering is crazy on how that worked, though.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
but like, yeah, I agree. If you would have seen something like that happen, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, you just heard it.
You just gotta
Yeah.
let your imagination run wild, I guess.
If I would have seen a small child get burnt to a crisp, I would have been like, "This is fucked."
But
up.
then you can just watch the boys in the striped pajamas. Like,
do you see
I've
someone
never
get burnt
actually,
alive?
I've never
in
actually
it?
seen
no,
that.
they get like gassed, but it's just like you see them all
You
like
see them
You see
die?
them all like huddled up, and then they like close the door, and then like
Oh, but even then, that's left to your imagination.
yeah. But
I'm
my thing is,
talking
like you see
about
at least more of it.
I need someone's skin
Yeah.
falling off. That
Oh,
would
no.
that would
I don't know
shake
if-
me to my
Like
core.
in
Yeah.
Terminator 2, like when she's against
yeah.
the fence.
Yeah. I don't know if
Yeah.
they've ever done a movie like that, but like that's my thing. Like if you're gonna tell the story,
too
like that's
hardcore.
I mean,
some
but-
craziness.
And I'm not even saying we need a story like that, but I think that's what it would take for me to be like, I need a shower.
I get it now.
But
yeah.
like this, it's like, yes, people died behind them. Like
Yeah.
I get it, but like I don't think it's. I walked out of there. I almost fell asleep.
Yeah.
someone did fall asleep.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys, someone
Yeah.
was said
Someone
someone
snored.
snored.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 18 minutes. We probably have like actually 15 minutes of podcast in there. So, Eric, what do you give Zone of Interest?
I don't want to go first. You go first, Jaime.
I'd give this movie a 5 out of 10.
I'll give it a 4 out of 10.
Oof, man, the plight of the Jewish people. You're gonna give it a 4 out of 10.
Sorry.
Oh no, my bad. I was gonna say 6, cause like honestly, I'm gonna give it a 6 just because of those shots that look like a Resident Evil game, where it was like a fixed camera and it would jump
Yeah.
between the doors
Yeah.
as it was
I'll
walking.
give it a 5 for that.
That's the only reason I'm giving it a 6. The cinematography was great in this movie. It looked good.
Sure.
The doggo was cool.
Dog was cool. I didn't see
the
him
dog
rip
was
up
the
a
best
little-
character.
I mean, I didn't see him rip up a little Jewish girl, so he's a
Yeah,
good guy in my
It
book.
would have though.
Oh, I know it
It
did.
was trained for that.
Yeah.
My thing is, I need to put a big enough gap between it and the other two movies we saw because they're significantly better.
I could see that.
I mean, they're going from a Zone of Interest to Oppenheimer. That's 2 back to back.
You're right. This is a 5.
The Barber. I'm
is a
surprised they
five.
don't have any other way because it wasn't like, oh, I got what's this?
No,
No, it was
but-
Barbenheimer was
Yeah.
the name
But
for
you
it.
need Barbie at the end.
Yeah, you need Barbie. Barbie is a palate cleanser for Oppenheimer. Straight
I don't know.
fire.
Dude, there's a good like 30 minutes towards the end. That's pretty sad.
But
but it ain't dropping 2 bombs
Yeah,
on Tokyo,
that's
man.
True,
Yeah.
That's true. Anyway, you don't even. But my thing is like in that movie, you don't see it, but you get the point, and it's a lot better.
Yeah, I
a
think
good point.
Oppenheimer did Zone of Interest better than Zone of Interest
Yeah,
did.
it
for
was
sure.
interesting.
Yeah, much more interesting. All right, everybody. So that's going to wrap up day 1 since we've seen Barbie and Oppenheimer. I'll link those reviews down in the comment section below. So tune in next week for our reviews of the second half of the Best Picture Marathon. We love you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Damn, Eric.